get to know our first plenary speaker. He is Professor Dr.rer.nat Achmad Beni Mutiara, S.Si, S.Kom. Assalamualaikum, sir. Mr. Beni, are you with us now?
Waalaikumsalam. I am still in Pontianak.
Okay, you have a special assignment, yeah, from the Ministry of Education in Indonesia.
Yes.
Good luck to you. We thank you because you are still participating in our event, although you are busy. Okay, again, admin, can you share more slide, please, about the profile of Mr. Beni, Prof. Beni? Prof. Beni is the Dean of the Faculty of Computer Science and Information Technology, Gunadarma University. He is also the chairman of ICCoSITE. His research interests are computer modeling and simulation, parallel computing, and computational science. And he teaches parallel processing algorithm and simulation and modeling. Prof. Beni earned 2 bachelor degrees from 2 universities. In 1985, he studied in Physics Department, Indonesian University, and graduated in 1991. In 1986, he studied in Informatics Engineering Department of STEMIC Gunadarma, and also graduated in 1991. In 1993, he then studied computational in Universität Göttingen, Germany, and graduated in 1996. He got his doctoral degree in computation from Universität Göttingen in 2000. After that, he took postdoctoral programs in the same university in 2000 and 2004. Prof. Beni, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Indra Muiz as a rector. My son is still good, yeah? I hope so. Hello?
Okay, Pak. Good, Pak.
Very good. It's okay. Okay. Honorable Rector of Bina Insani, and also as MC today, and also a moderator today, thank you for your invitation for this occasion. Yeah, this is a good occasion. The name of occasion is ICCoSITE. I think this is good for your university, and also good for our student and also participant in Indonesia, especially the university from West Java. I want to share about maybe it's not too relevant with UKA, but still relevant also. Yeah, I think my title of my presentation is more about AI. But here I want to talk about what is a startup model, business model, AI startup today. I hope this title of my presentation is still relevant with FUKA or UKA. I hope so, yeah, Mr. Indra. Okay, why I take this title is also because the trend today is how to build a startup, especially startup in AI. Also, we can also thinking that there are many startups has good in Indonesia, but maybe it's still IT startup, but not in AI. I think this is a good trend in Indonesian because AI is very important for our country. See, this is I want to show the outline of my presentation. Sorry, this is our outline of presentation. We must see what is the government policy in relevant in development of AI in Indonesia, and also I want to show there are many type. There are 2 types of AI startup. Here I want to show difference between AI startup and also AI-enabled startup. And also the last is also the model of itself. Yeah. Now, how increase Indonesian readiness in facing the society 5.0 era? Here also the government policy, the president has said that the existence of AI make bureaucracy easier and bureaucratic tasks become faster. And also we know that artificial intelligence drive digital transformation in many fields, in governments, in also in industry, and also university, and maybe also in community. Yeah, and the president also in opening of the BPPT National Work Meeting 2021. He said that whoever master AI will potentially rule the world. Yeah, the competition is mastering AI is the same as space war in the Cold War era. Also facing facing the current AI war, we need Indonesia that can produce its own technology. This is a very hard statement from our president that we must able to produce our own technology, especially in AI. Now, in the AI and innovation ecosystem is we can see that here that building an Indonesian AI Center of Excellence, it may be participate in industry. The issue is how business issue in industry. Also here need for the solution, and also university. The issue is research institution and resources. Also need for AI platform, and also government issue, yes, is need for a solution also. In industry and government research program, we can see that we have a program about the certified researcher, and also the government search AI talent development program, and also to get a certified AI talent. Now, the last is a platform and program manager is about AI platform system. It means that AI ML developer, and also we must see as a produce data scientist here. Now, what is the AI Indonesia National Strategy? We can see that in 2020, BPPT now is a BRIN is launching the National Strategy of AI 2020 till 2045. AI priority area in national development is about also health, in food security, in bureaucracy reform, also mobility or smart city, and the last is this is related in our field, yeah, education and research. This is our strategy, AI national strategy. This is about orchestration by quad helix, is academic, also participate, yeah, participate academic, also business and community and government. So the first by this quad helix is there is R&D institute in government, and also participate university, and then 6 community and 9 industries. This is our AI national strategy framework. 4 focus area is about ethic and policy, and also how we build infrastructure and data, and also we develop talent, yeah, talent in digital, also in AI, also industrial research and innovation. Also we have here in AI national strategy framework, we have 5 priority fields. Yeah, as we see before, that is about bureaucratic reform, and also how to make a good health services, and also good also in education and research. Also we have also food security field, and mobility and smart city. And see that In the left figure here, we can see that the basis here also ethic and policy, how to create ethical artificial intelligence in accordance with Pancasila values. Also, much related with Pancasila's values. And the next level is about infrastructure and data and talent development. And also the third level is about industrial research and innovation. And also 5 priorities for artificial intelligence is to improve, for example, here is health services, and also to make bureaucracy reform in bureaucracy, and also make research and education, and also food security, and so on. Here, AI priority areas in national development is in related to research and innovation. The goal is to develop an ecosystem for collaborative research and artificial intelligence innovation to accelerate bureaucratic and industrial reform. And the second is data infrastructure, is to provide a data ecosystem and infrastructure that supports AI contribution to national development. And also we have to search AI talent, and also we have a program AI talent development. This means that we have to prepare AI talent that is competitive and have specialty. And also as a basis for all, this is ethic and policy. This means that artificial intelligence that is ethical in accordance with value of Pancasila as Indonesian ideology and related regulation. Now about we can see the startup again, especially artificial startup in Indonesia. When we search in Google, we have top artificial intelligence startup in Indonesia. So this is data for S.Ventura. The S.Ventura is funding from international institute that make money, also give money to many startup in Indonesia. This is top artificial startup in Indonesia. The first Snapchat here is about smart receipt. This is location in Jakarta, and funding is about 14.7 million US dollar. In Sowata, so about here the last is Diligent Born AI is about general AI and so on. Now we have to know because the main type of startup AI is a tool. This is about AI startup itself and also AI enabled startup. We must know what is the difference about this startup. So the first, artificial has made its way into businesses by bringing innovative and smart solution, and also it's adding to by changing work process and bringing it more and more automation. While there has been a drastic increase in the use of AI in company, there has often been a confusion between these two types of company. So sometimes we are confusion about startup company making AI solution and also startup company using AI to better their offering. So the second maybe is how to utilize AI itself. And we can say we can call it the second is AI enabled startup. Difference between tools is also we can see that most company like the tech maybe of AI startup, even when they are only using AI as a part of their function. So in the presentation, we try to take a look into AI startup and AI enabled startup that are often used interchangeably for startup development it and the one using it. So as a product player, AI startup all about providing AI services where they make and sell all product. So in AI enabled startup, this is integrated the services to better their offering. AI startup is also essentially a product company so that develop AI solution and services. For example, here a chatbot platform or building recommendation engine, also maybe machine learning solution or GPU infrastructure and more. Yeah, for instance, the company is, for example, here DeepMind, OpenAI, and similar company. Here are AI company as they are building AI system to solve problems. And so in short, they provide AI tools and infrastructure. In right side, so AI enable startup, the company that simply integrated the product by AI startup or company to bring better and improve offering such as bring personalization, enriching customer experience, or speeding up their day-to-day processes. So here, for example, the company is Netflix. So Netflix using it is to recommend the movie you should watch, or Dunzo, for example, using it to increase the number of transactions. Also, the end of product of this company is OTT entertainment platform and food grocery delivery, and therefore they can call AI enabled startup as AI is not an product but as part of it. So as a revenue, AI startup all about machine learning based product and services, and therefore the revenue largely depend on selling subscription of AI software, which can be packed as AI services. Other side, AI enabled startup make money from their core business and experience where AI is just helping. Time required for development and deployment, it might be in AI startup, it might be take few AI startup months and years to get even a prototype of their product or AI service ready. In AI enabled startup may also need time in terms of deployment, but it's usually not as much as developing a product. So here, why the AI startup take time, months and years, since it requires research from scratch, there is a lot of planning, detailing, execution, and also investment that goes into it. So here, example also the company is also is DeepMind. Just scaling up. Next is scaling up is about scaling up is an AI startup is challenging as it's required different research just to scale the intelligence to a level where it can serve many customers at once. So in AI enabled startup do relies on the scaling of AI, but the major component for them is the AI-free software that they are building, which ensure core transaction. Next is use case. Also, there is no use case in AI startup, but we can see the use case AI enabled startup. Most of customer engagement companies such as e-commerce, digital entertainment, and similar company are look at to adopt AI in some form or the other. So they are fall under AI enabled startup and company, bringing a level of personalization boost customer experience, where they often resource to technology such as IoT, speech recognition, virtual reality, or chatbot, and more. So, and goal in AI startup, the goal is aimed at the development in AI and ML solution, but in AI enabled startup aim to integrate it into their existing services. That is all difference about the difference about AI startup versus AI enabled startup. So both is still depend each other with the need for the company to be smart and apart with competition. Company are enabling themselves with AI experience. Integrating AI with startup is the need for of the hour as its rise marketing standard, and the application may be used for analyzing data sets and identifying the pattern and creating a personalized experience. Also, Big giant, for example, are giving the user power of voice for better recommendation analysis. Artificial intelligence enable application with smart capability are attempt to solve real-world problems. However, this is only scratching the surface of AI value. In the coming years, the technology is slated to increasingly help companies to streamline the process, for which the need for AI startup is going to be far more than before. It can therefore be said that AI startup and AI-enabled startup are co-dependent on each other for the company to choose and pay for the product. Now the model, what is the model of AI startup? This is the research for not for me, but the expert to develop this model is from Germany, I think. So what is the difference between AI startup business model and general AI related to this model? This is a big question. Is this is different or not? Yeah. So the research data is from a sample of 8,076 AI associated startup and just 1,100 startup that meet all criteria. The criteria is here we state that operating status not in financial distress and total secure funding exceed 1 million. So founding years is after 2010 and website can be accessible and available in English or German. Business model is AI technology as a core component of product or services. The rationale is that for the first, to ensure that a sample include established startup with defined business model, and the founding years after 2010 is to reduce a sample to contemporary startup in line with the recent rise of AI technology. And also the third, website must be accessible, ensure there's sufficient information for correct classification of the startup. And the third business model is AI technology as a core. Is rationale is reduce sample to startup that aligns with research question. Also, the result is also about business model taxonomy of AI startup. The resulting taxonomy is here consists of 11 dimensions and 39 characteristics, and is based on a conceptual representation of business model, and its combination of characteristics first dimension result in new instantiation of AI startup business model. Here also the table of category and dimension and characteristic. The characteristics is consists of 39, and also the dimension health dimension here. The first dimension is about core AI value, and then the second is about continuous learning, and the third is primary AI technology, and the fourth is data type. How about the data type? Yeah, this is about the primary and technology and data type is classified in value creation. So the category here, you can see that there are four category here: value proposition, value creation, and value delivery, and value capture. So we can see the first line here. Value proposition is about dimension core AI value. The characteristic may be cognitive insights, and we can also monitoring and anomaly detection. And the third is process and testing support, and the fourth is autonomous robots and bots. And so rather than there is the characteristic, there are 39 of characteristic. Yes. So the value delivery is delivery mode. About delivery mode, we can see the characteristic is about software application and also programmable interface, best technology, and also AI project produced output. Also writer. Yeah. So we can see also how about the, sorry, we must hide the, there is archetypal business model pattern of a startup. There are 4 here. The first, AI charge product or service provider means that provide product and services that have readily trained AI model embedded. So the number of startup here 26. Yeah. Then example startup is Education here. And then the second pattern is AI development facilitator, means that facilitate AI development of customer with customizable solution or technical interface. There are here 25 startup. An example is Botso. Botso is provide a platform to develop fully customized conversational AI solution. And the third pattern here also data analytic provider, also definition here about provide a solution that integrate and analyze various data sources for decision support. The example here is Falconi. The Falconi provide a solution that analyze sensor and machine data to predict machine operating state. And the last is deep tech research and development basis AI technology for innovation niche problem. So here there are 19 startups. The example is here Serenions, so researcher and develop AI technology that interpret brain activity. So here the explanation about the first pattern. You can also read it. Yeah, the first is about AI charge product or service provider, and then the second pattern is AI development facility, and then the third is data analytic provider, and the fourth is the deep techno research. And the study of discussion is here. Overall, we conclude that AI startup business model share noticeable overlap with common IT related business model. So, for example, they employ similar approaches to value delivery and value capture to those already known from common IT related business model, such as software as a services or subscription-based revenue model. However, AI startup business model also depart from common IT related business model in certain aspects. Specifically, we found that first, new value proposition through AI capability, and the second, different role of data for value creation, and the third, the impact of AI technology on overall business law. Okay. Thank you very much. I think that I can say today. I hope that my presentation is very useful. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Benny. It was the presentation from Prof. Benny, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the lovely and insightful presentation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a question time. Just in case you have questions to ask, please text us in the chat box, or you may raise your hand. Now, Mr. Benny, you've got a question. The question is, what probably the obstacle and the solution for us to establish the AI startup?
The first is we have not good talents there. And the second, the money not much. So we need to have a good talent, yeah, before we build AI startup. I think this is our responsibility as university to build a good talents in AI. Also, it's your also responsibility as rector. I think being Insani, the core is informatics. Yeah, I think this is our responsible. How to develop and build also to share digital talent or AI digital talent. Yeah, AI talent So when we have much AI talent, I think we can easy to develop atau build AI startup. And the money is also very important, yeah, in order to make the startup growth and also improve in services and also item. I think the problem is talents. I think, yeah, we must solve first about the talent and then to see where is the money. I think this is the problem.
Thank you, Prof. Benny. The next question for Prof. Benny is, what skill do we need in order to be easy to establish the AI startup?
Also, we have maybe in Indonesia we can call it S.K standard kompetensi kerangka standar kompetensi ya nasional Indonesia. This is also the talent must be fulfill also requirement as a data scientist and also machine learning engineer. I think also the student must be we have to direct the student to take a certification or maybe training is about machine learning engineering maybe, yeah. So the student take a certification also, and this is based on the SKKNI about machine learning or AI and engineering. I think this is a good, yeah. Also besides not only in AI engineering but also they know about maybe another person, but in the startup must also economic. Also field economic is must be also important. How to salary, how to give money to the employer, yeah. So economy is also very important in startup, I think, yeah. Maybe Mr. Indra is one of good econom. It's very important for us also, yeah. Not just only engineer, but also maybe the person good in talent, in management, and also in economy. Yeah, when we want to have a good startup. I think engineering is not good in money. They maybe spend more money than to save, but the econom, especially accountant, maybe save the money more in order to get improve and to make the company growth better, I think. But important is that we have machine learning engineer. They know also about data scientists. Can also maybe when the startup is about robotic, maybe robotic in engineer robotic, engineer in robotic. Maybe that's all, Mr. Indra.
Okay, nice answer. Now, but the last question from me, Benny. So actually, what is the ingredients for the universities to establish the AI startup from university in order to create young AI startup? So the ingredients should be the best practice from UG.
Yeah, the best practice is UG. Also, the first, I want to improve all of friends in S.Kom to be AI-based university, not just ICT-based university. The AI-based university maybe there in maybe exist in AI based university is there are AI study program, and then there is research in AI, and also the governance in also management of the university is using AI. For example, information system in academic maybe support by AI, I think. But in the research, we can join each other. Maybe For example, when we want to research AI, we have to a good machine, maybe a smart machine, also parallel machine. But I think when we can join with other university that is bigger as us, we can join that, and then we can build also maybe join the staff also in research in other university. For example, when Bina Insani want to join research in Gunadarma, you can ask and also participate there. So Gunadarma have a good machine, and also not only Gunadarma, we have a consortium about that. University Indonesia, UGM, yeah, tell you, and also matter. Also, principal, we can join in development, also in research in AI. And not so it's not so needed that your university to have a good machine. I think you can join to our machine. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Prof. Benny, for
Yeah.
the answer of the questions.
Yeah.
Mr. Admin, can you show the certificate? This is the last session. This is the last segment. On behalf of the organizing committee, we officially hand in the certificate to Prof. Benny, the certificate of keynote speaker.
Thank you very much.
Hope that it can help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, admin, ready for the photo session. And then let's take a photo together. Can we show our thumbs up? Okay. Thank you, Prof. Benny.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.